Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. Today, guys, of course, we're here to check out the newest episode of The Flash Season 9. This is episode 10, and this is part 1 of the 4-part finale of the show, and this is it. This is the beginning of the end, essentially. I think it's called A New World or something World. I'm not sure on the title, apologies, but I know it's part 1 of a 4-part finale. Last week's episode, of course, the return of Oliver Queen, Diggle, Wally. It was just a great episode, and gave us a lot of things we were wanting to see in terms of Oliver reuniting with Diggle, and of course seeing Wally back was great, and Bloodwork I think was pretty cool in regards to the grand scheme of what Bloodwork wanted to do in terms of the multiverse, all that kind of stuff. It was a really good episode. It was one of the best episodes of The Flash in quite some time. It's unfortunate that this final season has been up and down. The Red Death arc could have been so much better. Some of the interlude episodes were not great. Thought the Dreamer one was better, but my god, that one with the Lucky Girl or whatever, 9-6, oh god, let's just try to forget that. But I'm hoping that these last 4 episodes are impactful, because we've heard a lot of people who are returning in terms of guest stars, and just based off of, you know, what we're expecting, what we're hoping, these last 4 episodes better deliver. So we're starting off, of course, with part 1. I can't wait to see what happens, guys. So this is it, guys, the beginning of the end of The Flash. We're starting the 4-part journey now. Let's go. Watch a scene later to figure out what I missed.
Do you want to come over to the house and help me take this off? It feels so good to be home.
It feels good to see Joe again. I missed 3 minutes. I'll go back and watch it later before I'm done, but yeah.
I'm gonna go get our little munchkin. Jenna!
Who we're not going to see.
Lunchtime, sweetie.
Oh, it's Keown's apartment. I must say there's a lot of plants here. Okay, it makes sense. What in the... That's her, right? Yeah.
So wherever you are, Mark, I hope you're okay.
What the hell is he
Do
doing?
things last minute. I am so ready to drink wine again.
I bet you are.
You got this.
Oh my gosh.
What?
My
Nominated.
article, Nightmare Under Red Skies.
I don't know.
Barry!
A CD player? 2000.
Time to go home.
I don't think... Oh. Just looking around there like, can I help you? It's Sing.
Captain Sing.
Wait, with him interacting with Joe now, with that, that's going to affect the timeline, right?
So, I'm stranded. Very far away from home, with no way to get back on my own.
You walked in here asking me for contact information for a private citizen, and you won't even tell me your name?
I told you I can't. I know you've got no reason to trust me. But I'm asking you to.
Who are you?
Okay.
Alan Barry.
Professor Stein. You don't know
Stein?
me yet, but,
Pranking a physics expert with time travel. Who put you up to this?
no one. I swear I'm telling the truth. I know about your research into quantum and...
Here's the thing, man. You can't say anything. Ooh. So, Thawne just tried to kill him. Well, it's not good. He's at a hospital.
Easy.
Easy.
Whoa, now you.
Thank goodness you're okay.
This is
Oh,
weird.
sorry, this is
crazy.
my wife, Nora. When we found you, you didn't have any ID on you.
Thank God. Can you imagine?
Bart.
You don't have to tell us anything you don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. He
Just know-
can't.
But right now, let us help you, son.
Oh, he said son.
We have the best pizza in
Oh,
town, so how
okay.
about our
Pizza.
treat and make a killer New York slice?
And I won't take no for an answer.
Won't take no,
It's
so...
a losing game, kid.
But whatever he was running from got him terrified.
Yeah.
My gut is telling me that he needs our help.
That blue crystal at the end of the season 8.
Can't thank you.
This is weird. He's
Your
having
son is very lucky.
lunch or dinner with his parents.
It was a long time ago.
For him, they're still there.
Sometimes it hurts like it happened yesterday.
No one is fast enough to run from pain like that.
He can try.
You don't have to go through all of this alone. Do you have some place to stay tonight?
Oh my God. Oh, no.
It means more to me than you could ever know.
I'm sorry.
No.
That's just too much, man. They were being so nice, but he can't. Ugh.
Somebody's having a bad day.
Oh, you know it.
Unfortunately, bad
Seize today, Thawne.
Ooh, shit. Don't go evil. Come on.
Go on. Do it.
What are we doing in the year 2000?
What did you do to him, though?
No. Right place, right time.
I don't think so.
We are gonna have the most wonderful day together.
I just had an idea. Remember in season 1 when Barry goes back in time and sees that other Flash that's there and stops him, and then he talks to his mom as she's dying? Yeah. Is this the Flash that goes in the house and stops the one from season 1? Is this him? I think this is what they're implying. I think. That's why I had this Eureka. Holy shit. This is the Barry that was in the house that night. I think that...
all the smoke in the house, huh?
Yeah, all the smoke. I think that's what's happening. Oh my god. We'll see.
Your brain's firing again?
To us.
They're drinking together?
You seem tense. I really think
I
you should
wonder
try
why.
to
You're there to
understand
kill
what
his
you want.
parents.
You're here to kill me as a child.
He's switching his
You
plans.
always were smart. One is to put me in Iron Heights right now and risk destroying the timeline, which would
Ooh.
wipe that.
And the second option.
You have to kill me, which you won't.
You attacked me this morning.
Of course. He didn't know, but yeah.
Bring back all the pain I have ever given
Yes.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just wipe me off the face of the earth right now?
Yeah, why?
And
He's...
ruin my pièce de résistance. I want to hear you say it, Barry.
Say what?
Do it. I
No.
can't stop you.
No.
And what I would give to have them back for just one more day. Your love made me who I am.
This is brutal.
And despite the darkness, I still carry your light inside me every single day.
Wherever they are, they're proud of you, son.
This is, god damn it, man.
Take care of that little baby.
Ooh, what the fuck is happening?
You've been stuck here in the past.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Barry, I know what happens today. Because I've been waiting for it since the dawn of time. Negative Speed Force.
I don't know.
You're going to pay for what you've done.
You won't fight me.
Okay. Bring it on.
Shut up.
Oh, shit.
I'm not afraid of you, boy. I'm a
Boy.
force of nature, but this...
Any idea what could be causing it?
No.
Well,
But the whole
something's
place
taking
is
over
under
Joe, and yeah.
construction.
He's just walking slow. Son.
No matter where you dare come face me here.
How about you say who you are? Dude. Oh, shit. Oh, this is bad. What if Singh dies? Oh, crap. Here's another problem. If Singh sees Joe doing this, he might shoot Joe. It's blue, though. He's like, the fuck? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
I'm not here to save myself.
Oh.
I'm here to save you.
Is this a joke?
No, I'm serious.
It's not a joke.
Don, do you remember that day you told me about? You wanted to be a hero.
Then you destroyed everything I knew.
You trying to change the things?
You saved that crowd.
You can still have a better life. The life you once saw for yourself. Don't you see, all we do is cause each other pain.
I win tonight.
You will lose everything.
I have always been the hero. You're the villain, Flash. You're the one who reversed my entire life and dragged me into hell.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, exactly. I was right. I was predicting this. Oh my fucking god. No. Yes. 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 Oh shit. And then he's stuck. He fucking failed again. Dude, I fucking can't believe they did it. They fucking did it. I can't believe I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you.
It's a fixed point.
It's a fixed point.
You knew this was gonna happen.
Because it's a fixed
Now
point,
I'm
man.
stuck here.
Yep.
My life's work will be finding ways to kill you.
Good luck.
I know. Because today I got to see my parents one last time. Feel how much they loved me. Today brought me the peace I've been looking for ever since. I have you to thank for that, you Bart.
With a blue.
Great.
What in the fuck is happening? I'm happy he's here, but what's going on? Wait a minute. Oh my god, they're doing it. They're fucking doing it. Cobalt fucking blue. Cobalt fucking blue. Deceased.
Who the hell is Eddie Thawne?
Blue everywhere. And I'm pretty sure this is Eddie, right? So I missed this in the opening. I wish I would. I hate that I missed the stupid baseball game. This was a phenomenal episode, and the fact that I missed 3 episodes, the intro or whatever, which of course I saw at the beginning, which was Eddie, and I'm not sure what the timeline of all that, but anyways, I hate the fact that I missed those the first couple minutes because of the stupid fucking baseball game. But oh my god, I'm so glad that I watched this mostly live, like 95% of it, because holy shit, so many things. Oh my god, this episode delivered and gave me something that I literally, in the middle of the commercials, I literally had to mute and go, because I fucking was like, are they about to have him be the Barry that is in the house when his mom, like, oh my god, are they going to do that? Are they actually going to have him be the Barry that stops the other Barry from season 1 from stopping the death of his mother? And they did it. They fucking perfectly incorporated the new footage with the old footage. It was so seamless. Oh my god. And I was thinking they were doing this at the fucking finale of the show, but oh my god, they did it in part 1 of the wrap up of the 4-part finale. My god. Okay. So, we're gonna go kind of in the timeline of the events. So we had that opening with Thawne. I don't know what the hell's going on there with Earbart. Barry gets taken back 2000. There's no explanation. It wasn't Thawne. I predicted Thawne did something, but he didn't do it all. No. Then Thawne hits him, thrown in the middle of traffic, in the middle of the road, and there's his parents, who then help him, and they're very helpful, and they're being really nice to him. And the thing is, it's like, we know how nice they are as individuals from the time we have seen them, because we saw more of his dad than his mom, but we understand that they are very nice individuals. So when they see this guy who doesn't have any ID, but he needs help, and he's a doctor, so he's going to help him out, and they're being really helpful to him. Because she also mentions that little line, "You look just like my father," which is exactly what she said at the end of season 1. "You look just like my father." So Barry has this whole thing of having, trying to process the fact that they're treating him nicely and they're there for him, and he keeps calling him son. Like, oh my god, it was just like, oh, it's so heartbreaking. Then Barry talks to Thawne. Of course, they go to the bar that wasn't there at the beginning of the show, but now that it's a fixture of the show, they just go to this bar now, which is like, fuck. So, but anyways, I only say that because fucking Mark, which they had to reference Mark. I'm like, stop it. Anyways, so chill fucking shit. So, good stuff. Let's talk about good stuff, right? The scene in the bar between Thawne and Barry was great. I'm gonna say good. It was great. Because Thawne has a new plan, which I think is so interesting. Because Thawne has always had the plan of killing Barry's mom. What it did is backfired more than he thought. Because he thought, I can just kill you instead. I don't have to kill your mother. Just kill you, and then I'm good, right? Well, Thawne doesn't realize later on what's about to occur, which was a great reveal, by the way. But the whole sequence is fantastic. But the scene was so well done, and I understand people think of Thawne, they think of Tom Cavanaugh's Thawne, of course. You know, Harrison Wells pretending to be, we know. And look, Tom Cavanaugh is fantastic, but Matt Letcher, knowing he's the actual Eobard Thawne, made that scene, for me, more impactful because he's not wearing a face. It's him. It's Thawne talking to Barry. It's not Thawne pretending to be Tom Cavanaugh, Harrison Wells, or whatever. It's Thawne as himself saying, I'm going to kill you instead. So Barry realized, I can't win. Because he's like, look, Barry, you can throw me in Iron Heights right now. It screws with the timeline. Or you kill me, which you won't do, so I win. Thing is that Thawne didn't realize it's a fixed point. It's a fixed point for Barry's mother's death. He can't change it. It has to happen that way. So Barry decides to leave, and because it just got so intense because that whole scene eating pizza, which he's like, his mom's like, I'm not taking a no for an answer, and so they have that discussion, and he talks about his parents' death, and it's just like really. It's so uncomfortable for him, but they're really being caring and everything. And then he goes back to the hospital to talk with them, and having a discussion. And he was able to tell them what he wanted to say to them if he could. They're not realizing that this is actually Barry, like their son, talking to them. But he's able to say what he truly wants to say about even in the darkness, the light you guys gave me still carries me through all that, and that's not a lie. And they were able to, well, I know your parents love to hear that. Like, you don't understand. You are hearing it. You're the parents. While all this is going on, we have this blue crystal that popped up at the end of season 8 that pops up after Joe pops up again, which it was great to see Joe, of course, in the regular timeline, the present, and then in this episode. Joe gets possessed. And I'm thinking, I don't know this for 100% sure. I'm thinking this is tied into Cobalt Blue, which I think we just saw the birth of Cobalt Blue from Thawne in the after credit sequence. I think I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because he was hit with red lightning, as you noticed. But the blue crystal, Joe, it then takes over, and see the crystal that latched on to Joe. He didn't have speed. He didn't have a speed force. He had like this device that was shooting like this like laser or electricity or something, but he wasn't running around. So I'm thinking, is it connected to Cobalt Blue? I don't know. Maybe it is. It probably is. It probably makes a lot of sense that it would be, but I don't know. Right? Because I have no fucking idea. But I think it is. But that whole sequence is pretty intense after Barry went through that whole emotional thing, and then with his parents, and then having to face off against Joe and realizing Joe's a human, so if I kill the entity that's taking over Joe's body, Joe dies as well. So there's a whole back and forth, this action scene, which was actually pretty good. And then he thinks, Joe's better. He's like, Joe, and then latches on to him on the shoulders. But then he thinks of, we see baby Nora, and he thinks of that, and then he lets out this huge burst of energy, which also hits Singh. But thankfully he's fine, and Joe's fine, and then Barry puts him in the vehicle. Then Barry goes to confront Thawne. And this is pretty interesting, because I'm here to save you, because, you say this day that I screwed you over, and I took credit and everything, and that changed everything, and I did all this stuff. Things can change if you walk away right now. I don't know if Barry knew, but I think Barry knew this was a fixed point that can't be changed. And maybe the reason why he knew that is because of Flashpoint. Because of what occurred at the end of season 2 into season 3, how when he did fix the fixed point, when he changed changed the fixed point, and actually altered it and was able to do it, it changed the timeline. It really affected it. So maybe Barry thought, okay, actually, it can't be fixed. Like, it can't be changed, not fixed, changed. So he becomes the Flash we see at the end of season 1. We saw it in the pilot as well, the whole you're running around, but we actually see this is the Flash. They incorporated it in. It was so well done. And so Thawne ends up still killing Barry's mom, but then they have the confrontation when he runs and loses power and loses speed, and then he's stuck there, and then here comes Barry, and then they actually have a conversation before he gets taken, I don't know, somewhere. I'm guessing back present, I don't know, but they have that conversation and saying it's a fixed point, and he's like, I want to do everything I can to do this and screw you over. It's like, I know you will, but because he's not really afraid of it because, like, he's still stuck there. And the thing is that Thawne didn't realize that he was actually giving Barry kind of a gift with what he was doing, because he was able to kind of actually, he says he found peace with it. Maybe he actually truly has now finally found peace with the death of his mother at this point. But it really hurts Thawne more because he didn't want that to happen. He wanted to kill Barry. He wanted to do everything, but he failed once again. It was really good. It was really good stuff, and this episode delivered. And I mean, the opening couple bits were whatever, but as soon as Barry goes back in time and we see how emotional this episode gets, how intense this episode gets, it's good. I can't wait to see what happens next. My God, the beginning of the end of the Flash, and it's crazy. It's crazy to know that this is the beginning of the end of the show. It's really crazy. So, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I cannot wait to see what happens next. This episode was so good. And a round of applause. To everybody who worked on this episode. And the writing was great. Directing was awesome. The actors fucking killed it. This is what I wanted from the fucking show, the final season. This is and it's really unfortunate we're now getting it now. Even though last week's episode was fantastic, but it was mostly because of the guest stars. But it was just a great episode overall. But this is what I wanted from the final season. I wanted some great fucking storytelling for the show because it deserves it, and I'm happy we're getting it, and I hope it maintains till the end. But it's so unfortunate that we have to look at the first majority of this this season, and go, because it could have been so much better. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for the delay issue. That's not on me. That's the fucking stupid internet TV bullshit. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.